Okay. Hello, everyone out there. This is Amanda Ray coming to you with a quick presentation for our S3 Method Mastermind. And I just want to say thank you for everyone who's here that's participating in our mastermind. And what I want to do is just talk about the reason why we are here and why I put together this mastermind. For those that don't know, I am a six-figure earner online. And I've been online since 2015, but I didn't actually have my breakthrough until the end of 2016, where I started earning consistently online. And I had what a lot of us call the light bulb moment when everything kind of came together, which allowed me to leave my daytime job and really realize what I needed to do consistently to earn online. And it's not something that I went for school for. I don't have like a college education in marketing and all of that good stuff. But what I did was I studied and I tested a lot of different things, programs, traffic generation strategies, cash flow strategies, and things of that nature. And after doing it consistently for a few months, I realized what it is that I needed to do. And then I'm here. That's why I'm here now, is to teach others, because I think what it is a lot of people get online and they're really confused about where to start or what to do in order to start earning consistently. Not only that, a lot of people are confused or really are, what's the word? They are told like there's this easy magic type of way to earn without really putting in work. So I think people are really oversold what it means to come online and start generating consistently. A lot of people have sponsors or programs that they're in that they have a lot of faith in, but they really just don't know how to get started or what to do to start generating income consistently. And that's why a lot of people are failing. They don't know traffic generation methods, what programs work, which ones don't. And not only that, sometimes what it is working online and actually earning consistently, you do have to have some type of skill set. And I think that's also where a lot of people fail. They don't know what the skill set is or even how to start to learn, where to start to learn. So that's why this was created, was to just take out the guessing game, take out all of the stuff that you don't need and just really concentrate on focus on the things that's going to get you to your goal faster, that's going to get you to earning much faster. Okay, so that's why the mastermind was created. It is mainly for people who are consistent, that are really willing to learn and that are willing to put in the work to start seeing some type of results. And not only that, seeing a magnitude of results as time goes by, because that's what it is. When you do something with a team of people and as a group, it's of course going to work much faster than if you're doing it alone. Okay. And I always tell people that if I had a team that I went on a 90-day blitz with when I first got started, and I had that extra push and I was being held accountable, I wouldn't have made so many mistakes. So that's another reason why we're here today. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and share screen with you guys so you guys can see this presentation that I put together for everyone. And it's really going to just allow you to understand what the S3 method is all about, the mastermind, why we're here, and what to expect within the next 3 to 6 months, as long as you are working the program and the process diligently over the period, the course of this training. And for those that don't know, the mastermind is going to be open to new members every 2 to 3 months that can come aboard and share this experience with us, okay? So what to expect with the S3 Method Mastermind, your main focus and how to stay focused, okay? Because there's just so many things out there, not just at home, but also online, where we can lose focus because there's so much stuff out there. So what I want to do is just give you guys this tool and these steps so that everyone can stay focused during this mastermind, during this 90-day blitz, okay? So what makes the S3 method so unique? Okay, what makes the S3 method so unique? We take away the guessing game. And like I said before, There's so many programs you could get into and don't know what to do or where to start, which leads you into quitting one program and going to another because you don't know exactly what to do or where to start. So we're going to take out the guessing game, okay? We have a plan, we have a strategy in place so that you know exactly what to do when you actually come aboard and start to implement the things that we do within the S3 Method Mastermind. And there's a daily operation. So by the time you finish your 90 to 120 day journey, you should be able to wake up every day and know exactly what to implement in order to start earning consistently. And I'm showing you the exact steps and methods that I use on a consistent basis, spending about 1 to 2 hours per day, 3 to 4 days a week to earn a six-figure income online, okay? And it's some simple steps, but when it's done consistently, you will get major results using the methods that I'm going to teach you, okay? Everyone needs to have a plan. So what I realized is when I first came online, I didn't really have a plan. I just knew I wanted to make money. I didn't know what I needed to do. I didn't know where to start. And what I was thinking was the programs that I were joining weren't working because they were scams. And some of them weren't. It was just the fact that I didn't know how to generate traffic. I didn't know how to get people to my link. I didn't know how to put my business on autopilot, okay? So in order to be able to do these things and have the skill set, you have to have a plan, an actual plan. And what we want to do is with the plan, we want to make sure to have a to-do list. That's most important. You need to know what needs to be done, what hasn't been done yet, and how to stay connected, okay? You have to know how to stay connected. If you're working on something and it's not finished, you need to jot it down so that you have a plan to finish it. Give yourself deadlines, okay? That helps. Something that you can look at every day, whether it's in your phone or it's on the wall. Me, I like to see stuff like on my wall. I put stuff on the wall all the time. Where I can see it, I'll put a piece of Scotch tape and just put it there. So I'll know that that's something that I need to do, something that I need to work on, okay? If there's anything you are behind on or have a question about, make sure you write it down. A lot of us, what we do is when we get stuck with something, we normally give up or we take too long to get back to it, okay? So what I mean is if you are stuck with something that you need to know to move forward with the mastermind and you work on it for too long without actually asking for help, what it does is it mentally breaks you down, first of all, and it pushes you back. So something that you can get done with help within 15 minutes can take days for you to actually start working on because you really just don't know what you're doing. With our community, what we want people to do is to make sure to stay connected and ask for help if you need it. But not only that, review the trainings that we put together because a lot of them are step-by-step so that you know exactly what it is that you need to do, okay? Write it down. Make sure that you have a really clear understanding of what it is that you need help with and what you need to implement to get there. So, for example, if you come to me and it's like, Amanda, I need help with getting, for example, a YouTube thumbnail. Well, write it down and then let's discuss, do you want to have someone else do it for you? Do you want to use a free platform? Do you want to use a paid platform to do it? These are all of the things that you have to think of and not spend so much time trying to perfect something because perfection comes with time. So the more that you do something, the easier it becomes. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be within like 2, 3, 4 weeks or 2 months. There's some things that's going to take a little bit more time to learn, and there's some things that you're going to pick up right away just by consistently doing it over and over again. So I want people to really get in the habit of having a plan and writing down all of the questions that they may have pertaining to the program or putting something together, or even if it's just about where should I be 3 to 6 months from now if I do this? Or how much of this do I need to do? Or do I need to really focus on this? Or should I not focus on this? Okay. And not only that, when going through the process, not overthinking everything. Okay. Because that's another thing. A lot of people think about all of the small little details. That's really not going to help you to start earning. And that's taking up so much of your time. You can't focus on the things that you need to focus on to actually start earning. And that's one of the things I was really bad at in the beginning. I used to focus on all the little things. And once I stopped focusing on that and started really concentrating on just putting out content, putting out my link, whether I was doing it right or wrong. And it was a lot of times I messed up along the way. But because I didn't let that really take up a lot of space in my brain, I just kept going. And even sometimes when it was wrong, it still was working because I was just doing it. Okay. So that sometimes it's like that. Okay. For example, I might put out an email and I say, click here on this link. And when you click the link, it goes nowhere. Right. But then I would have the person send me a message and let me know. And they'll say, I'm still ready to go. I just wasn't able to click on a link to get started. Okay, so that just gives you a prime example. Sometimes things is not going to work exactly the way you want, but that does not mean that you stop or you slow down. You just keep pushing forward. Okay. We have to remember to empty the brain to keep feeding it. And what I mean by that is I had a 7-figure earner tell me that is to always jot down information. When you have trainings, when you have information, what they call is called information overload, okay? Where you put too much information into your brain, where you cannot, if you don't write it down or put it somewhere on paper or put it in your computer or on your phone, it just sticks there in your brain and it doesn't allow your brain to take in more information. So information overload, you just piling information upon information. And then what happens is ultimately you get overwhelmed and you stop. You don't do anything because you have all of this stuff in your head and you don't know where to start or what to do or what not to do. And it's just stuck there. And then you pile more information. Every day that we have a mastermind, you're piling more information upon information upon information. You need to release some of that information so that your brain can take on more information. That's why we have a to-do list. We write things down, we jot things down, we ask questions, okay? And not only that, we stay consistent. Because if you're learning anything and you don't release it somehow where you're actually working on it or implementing it or you're putting it somewhere other than in your brain, information overload is one of the main reasons a lot of people stop. They get into these businesses and there's so much information in the back office, Instagram, LinkedIn, then you got Twitter, then you got Facebook, then you got YouTube, then you got all of these different other social media platforms. So now you have all of these different trainings back there and you're thinking that you need to juggle all of them and you need to learn all of them, right? So you start learning them, but you never start implementing because you feel like you have to just keep learning everything that's back there. What happens after a while? You start working on a little bit of everything and then it feels like you're not getting any results. And then what do you ultimately do? You quit, okay? So we don't want to do that. We want to take a little bit every single day. We want to apply what we learn and we want to write down the things that we learn so that we can keep filling our brain with more information. And that's really important so we don't get what we call information overload. We go into straight brain freeze from collecting so much and not applying it or writing it down. And then being aware of what is your main focus in this mastermind. So that's what we're going to cover today. What should be your main focus when you're in this mastermind? And of course, we're going to keep adding to it, every couple of weeks or so, but we're going to talk about your main focus right now while you are a part of this mastermind. What is priority? Okay. So the ultimate goal, the reason why why the S3 Method Mastermind was created, not only that, the S3 Method itself was created, was for an ultimate goal, which is to have everyone in the mastermind that is committed and consistent earning daily. Okay. We want to make sure that people have cash flow, because what I realize is if you are earning consistently, it gives you something to look forward to. And even if it starts out off small and it builds up to more and more, and you can see that your money is growing week after week, it's going to help you to stay committed to the process. If you start to see that you have opt-ins and leads day after day, it's going to help you to stay consistent. If you see more and more people are joining the mastermind and they're getting results, it's going to help you to stay consistent. So that's why we have this mastermind. Okay. Everyone that follows through the entire mastermind should be earning anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 per month within 6 months consistently. And 6 months is a long time. Honestly, I want to say 4 months. But for some people that are slackers or that are a little bit behind or that are not really that committed, I want to say 6 months. But within 4 to 6 months, you should be consistently at $3,000 to $5,000 per month, depending on how hard you push yourself and how much you stay with the program and what's being implemented. Okay. Everyone should know you will be held accountable. If you are not doing things that you need to do to be a part of the mastermind, you will be removed. Okay. We are not trying to hold back. We're not trying to hold back an entire team for a few people. Some people are going to be committed and there's going to be a lot that aren't. When you join the mastermind, you're making a commitment to be committed to the things that we ask you to do. Okay. So you have to participate at least 3 to 4 days a week, 2-hour hangouts. You have to have 6 to 8 hours a week to implement the trainings that we give you. Okay. Once you are committed, you need to stay committed. If in 4 months or 6 months you're not hitting your goals, that's because you cheated yourself. You cheated yourself. Okay. There's so many times that people take shortcuts. You cannot do this with this program. You cannot take shortcuts, because what's going to happen is you take the shortcut and then you're left behind and then you're not earning what you needed to do because you took a shortcut. I'm making this as easy as possible for people to duplicate, but you cannot participate 2 days a week or 1 day a week and then 4 months from now be pissed off because you're not at your ultimate goal. Okay? You have to think about all the times that you took those shortcuts. Those are the reasons why you will not be at this monthly goal consistently. It only will be because you cheated yourself. Okay? Everything that I'm going to teach you is exactly the steps that I've used consistently to build my brand and to build this online business. And I'm telling you guys, when I say I went 90 to 120 days, I was very committed and consistent to the process. In 2015, when I came online, I wasn't consistent to anything because I didn't know what to do. And I had nobody to fault but myself, right? Making mistakes based off of emotions, okay? I'm gonna stop here for a second. Just being emotional, being irrational, okay? Wanting to earn without putting in the work, right? Just wanting to earn every day. I just was ready to leave my job. I was ready to make the money, but I was not committed to the process. So once I became committed to the process, that's when I started earning consistently. And that's what it takes. You have to be committed to the process first. It's so funny. I have people that get into other programs and they contact me first. Amanda, what do you think about this? And I'm like, well, what do you think about it? Like, I can't, people look at all of these other big wigs out there, these people that are earning these hundreds of thousands of dollars and thinking that they're going to have the same results as soon as they get online, and it does not work that way. Okay. You cannot see a new program and just because everyone is getting in, think that you're going to get in and you're going to get the same results. Okay. That's not the way the online world works. So, for example, Someone that just became a part of the mastermind is not going to be where Julie is at, because Julie has been doing this longer than them, right? She has a little bit more skin in the game. So everybody has to really start from your first day and build up from that. Don't build up upon somebody else's first day, because that's not your first day. You know, people get they get caught up in how this person is doing so well, this person, but you don't know how much blood, sweat, and tears went into that, you know, the time and energy that went into that for that person to make that type of money. Like I was telling people when I first started my 90-day blitz, I did about almost 70 days with hardly nothing. Okay. But I stayed committed and consistent to the process, and that's what it takes. Okay, so you will be held accountable. And lagging behind, holding the group up, you will be removed. Everybody knows that. No slackers in this group. Okay, we're all adults. Let's just do what we have to do. Okay. So the S3 method blueprint, what is important? This is step one. Okay, step one. Make sure that you have the S3 method system and you're working on it daily. We went over the training with Alicia, and we will have that this week, step by step, for the S3 method blueprint, for everybody to know exactly what to do in order to start earning that $50 to $75 per day consistently. We have people that are on our team that are a living witness that it works. They are doing very well with it. All we want to do is duplicate what they're doing so that we can duplicate their results, okay? This is our cash flow. The S3 method is our cash flow, okay? Step two, you want to make sure that you have met with Jason for a level rewards account. When we start bringing these people in, which I will be doing as soon as I get back within the first week of May, I will be working on that. Traffic that's going to come through to people's links. I will also be sharing the amount of money that we have to put into whatever it is that you decide to come to do with the money that we've made from level rewards, okay? That's only for the mastermind members who have followed the training and what we asked them to do for level rewards. So everyone, if you are not yet there, you need to meet with Jason so that you can get the link and you can get signed up for that. For all of those that do not know, what we have is a pot for money that we can generate to traffic and other things, okay? And that is going to be money that is utilized that we receive from level rewards. If you have not yet met with Jason, please make sure to do so. Send him a message on Facebook. This is the second cash flow, where we bring people in and add them to our mastermind. So in order to be a part of the mastermind, this is one of the things that they need to do. People need to have a level rewards link, okay? And this is an additional source of income just by being a member of the S3 method. We run traffic. Well, right now I'm going to be running the traffic, but I will be showing the team how to duplicate the funnel and how to start running traffic as well. So Jason will be working on that funnel, and I'm going to teach people exactly how I generate traffic to make $100 to $250 per day just utilizing level rewards. Okay, it's very simple to do. It's an easy stream of income. Right now, we're doing it for the team, but we're going to also give the team the opportunity to do it for themselves if they want to work on level rewards, okay? And what I'm going to do is the veterans of our group are going to be working on some of the accounts. I can't do everything by myself. I can run the traffic, but I cannot take all the phone calls and all the text messages. So what we will be doing is divvying divvying up the workload that comes in from the traffic and splitting the commissions amongst the team. So people that are marketers or have worked with other people, they know how to speak to people, what to say, will be working on the accounts and the calls that come in from the traffic that's going to happen for level rewards. Okay. And then we have step 3 for the S3 method blueprint, the 100K club, which we are all, well, a lot of us are a part of. This is another stream of income where you can earn just by shopping at places like Amazon and Walmart. Make sure that you have an account. If you cannot afford to pay for an account right now, make sure to use some of the funds from your S3 method blueprint to pump into the 100K to at least get one account. Okay. So what we want people to do is just really take some of their money. So if you're making $50 to $75 a day, all you need to do is take money from one day and pump that into the 100K club. And now you have a third cash flow of money that is being built upon for you to earn consistently from. Okay. So that this is our step 3. And then we have step 4. So step 4 is making sure you have everything in place to participate in the mastermind. Once you decide to be committed and become a part of the mastermind, make sure that you've met with myself, Jason, Scott, or anybody else that's on our team that has been doing this for a while, to have everything in place. We have a video that tells you what you need to have in place in order to get started. If you're in this hangout right now, you're already completed the steps that you needed to be a part of this mastermind. So now it's just up to you to stay consistent, okay? So the mastermind is basically the steps where you learn traffic generation, how to earn consistently from your link being out there from days, months, and years to come, where you can earn consistently without pretty much on autopilot, okay? So I'm going to show you traffic generation strategies that I use that will take you about an hour to 2 hours per day, 3 to 4 days a week, in order for you to start building that full-time income stream. And we don't accept everyone into the mastermind, but if they follow the steps that's given, they can have an opportunity to participate in the mastermind, okay? All right, and I guess that's it. Let's see what else we have. And last but not least, make a commitment to stay committed. And that's what I always tell people. It's not about the online journey being hard. It's not about it being easy. It's just about being consistent, okay? You cannot conquer what you are not committed to, okay? If you are not committed to the process, how can you ever conquer it? How can you ever get better? You have to be committed. When you think you're doing 100, do 100 more, okay? I used to say that all the time. I would, I remember some days when I was thinking about giving up or wondering if it worked, right? And then something in me would just push myself to do a little bit more. So like sometimes I remember going through this phase where Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I didn't do anything, right? Because I'm just like, I feel like I'm wasting time. I could be doing something else. I just really don't want to do this. And then I would have this wake up like, Amanda, you said you were going to stay committed. And then I had my mentor who would contact me and he's like, Amanda, how you doing this week, right? And then I'm like, I couldn't tell him that I was giving up. I didn't want to tell him that I had stopped. So then Saturday and Sunday, I could see myself, I would be literally working for 6-8 hours to get caught up because of all the stuff that I didn't do, because I had given up on Tuesday. Like Tuesday was like my last day. I'm like, I'm done with this. Wednesday, I'm going to go do, go to work, and Thursday and Friday I'm gonna spend time with the family, and then I'm like, I don't want to waste time on this. And then Saturday and Sunday I would be feeling I would feel so bad because I had made a commitment, and I didn't even live through my commitment, you know? And I'm just so happy, not only that I had a mentor, like I said, things didn't change for me until I had someone that held me accountable. But not only that, I was also committed not only to myself but my children, because I didn't want them to see me struggling. I didn't want to not be able to spend time with them and do things with them. And now I can take them on vacations and they can get to experience the things that I did not have growing up. I never got on a plane until I was like in my late 20s. Okay, as a kid, I never got on a plane. I never took a vacation really anywhere. I never went out of the country. I had a passport, but I never used it, you know. So now I'm able to give to my family the things that I didn't have growing up because of finances, and, you know, not being able to have parents that had money or financial freedom or even time to take a vacation. So that's what it's really all about. It's about breaking a cycle and making changes, and it always starts with commitment, making a commitment to yourself, because that's what a lot of six-figure earners and seven, if you ever hear their stories, they made a commitment. It's all about the mindset. Already looking at yourself as a leader before you're even considered a leader in the industry. Okay, that's where it all starts. So what I want to do is take a few questions, and then we can go ahead and wrap things up. A few questions. Anyone that's out there? Anybody have any questions? Okay, Diotis. I hope I'm saying your name right. Diotis.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, great. I can hear you. Go ahead.
I had a question about the new Freester. It's moving really slow. Is that something that you're experiencing?
Yeah, actually, we put up the new training that we had, which was last week. Have you had a chance to look at it?
Actually, no. I heard about the training, but then I started doing level rewards, getting my level up, and I haven't had a chance to take a look at it just yet.
Okay.
Where's the
So,
training
yeah,
posted?
the training, I will repost it. It is in our Facebook chat room.
Okay.
What I'll do though is I will make sure to repost it so that everyone can go through that, because we had a training last week that we did with Alicia, and it was amazing. Alicia is doing
Yeah.
very well, and I'm so proud of her. She helped me to get past all of the things I was going through mentally with the product testing program. So I'm just happy we were able to go through that. Not only that, David came and did a testimonial for us. He's been doing very well with it as well. And we came up with some new strategies that we're implementing, and that information is in the Hangout. So I will go ahead and repost it right after this Hangout tonight.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. And Julie, we do have spots available right now because we have removed some people. So we do have spots available for the mastermind. Brett, thank you so much. Brett said the new strategy is working, so he has started implementing it. Congratulations. And Alicia, thanks again for that info. We appreciate it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I will be back home Wednesday. I will not be available. I'm going to try to get on. I'll be at the airport. So I think during the time that we're having the hangout, I'll be waiting at the airport for my next flight. So I'll try to be on Wednesday. If not, I will see you guys Thursday. All right. Thank you so much, Alicia. And everyone have a good night. Keep pushing forward, and stay motivated, guys. Thank you, guys.